There is a saying that was popular a number of years ago, and every so often you may still hear it. If you're gonna talk the talk, you better walk the walk. Let's face it, no one likes a hypocrite. We do not like it when an individual says one thing, but then turns around and does something completely different. We especially do not like hypocritical preachers. Individuals who are big on talking, big on preaching, but fail to do a lot of walking. In our society and even in the church, we have talkers and we have walkers. Today's gospel parable presents examples of both. Jesus sets before us two sons, two imperfect individuals. One son made a promise to his father but did not follow through. The other son did not make a promise, but in the end did what the father had requested him to do. The son who in the end obeyed was by far the better son. But today's gospel reading is not about being the better son. It's a message about talkers and walkers. It's about practicing what we preach. Some individuals will promise you anything and everything, but in the end, they do not deliver. They never seem to follow through. There are also those who put on a good show of piety, but their actual practice of Christianity leaves a lot to be desired. The kind of person who is in church on Sunday morning, appearing to be very devout, but once he or she gets out in the parking lot after Mass, look out. If you get in their way, they wouldn't hesitate to run you over. There are people who never go to Mass, but perhaps you may find them doing some very kind deeds for those who are in need. There are even those individuals who say that they have no interest in religion, and yet they seem to put into practice the teachings of Christ by the good things they do for others. My friends, we all know them. We know the talkers, and we certainly know the walkers. But these individuals should not be our focus for today. Today, we are invited to take a look at ourselves. Do we ever tend to put on a good show for others, but in the end fail to deliver? Or do we tend to deliver, but perhaps our religious practices need some attention? As followers of Christ, we need to do both. We need to talk the talk, and we need to walk the walk. It is our responsibility as baptized Christians to preach the gospel, not only with our words, but also with our actions. Sometimes it is certainly difficult to do both. But if we want to be credible witnesses of Christ, especially in our society today, then we need to try hard to practice what we preach. As I stated at the beginning of this homily, no one likes a hypocrite. And nowadays, hypocritical Christians, hypocritical Catholics, clergy, and laity alike can do an awful lot of damage. Damage the church certainly does not need right now. People are watching. People are watching me because I am a Catholic priest. They are watching to see if I practice what I preach. And some individuals who hate the church would be absolutely delighted if I messed up in some way. But people are also watching you. They probably know that you are a Christian, a Catholic. They are watching to see if you practice what our religion is all about. And if you mess up in some way, if you fail to act in a Christ-like manner, it will give them one more reason to stay away from church. One more reason to say that we are a bunch of hypocrites. There is a song that goes, "And they'll know we are Christians by our love, and they'll know we are Christians by our love." My friends, others will know. And we need to do everything in our power to live the gospel of Jesus Christ and not merely talk about it.